Eliza Wright had always been fascinated by the mysterious disappearance of the Roanoke Colony. As a historian specializing in early American settlements, she felt that the answers were hidden, waiting to be uncovered. In the dead of winter, she journeyed to the modern-day site of Roanoke Island, armed with journals from the period and her insatiable curiosity. The wind howled as her boat approached the island, the shoreline obscured by mist. Eliza couldn't help but feel as if she was being watched. Upon landing, she set up camp in the ruins of what was once a thriving colony, now reduced to mere whispers in history books. The first night was eerily quiet, save for the restless rustling of the forest. Eliza was awakened by a faint chanting emanating from deep within the woods. Clutching her flashlight and journal, she ventured toward the noise, her heart pounding in her chest. Following the almost hypnotic sound, she stumbled upon an ancient stone marker with the word Croatoan carved into it, barely visible under the moss and centuries of decay. As she reached out to touch the stone, the chanting grew louder, more dissonant. Suddenly, she was gripped by an overwhelming sense of disorientation. The landscape began to warp, trees twisting unnaturally and the ground shifting beneath her feet. She was no longer on Roanoke Island, but somewhere altogether different. Figures emerged from the shadows, figures dressed in colonial garments, their eyes hollow and haunted. They surrounded her, murmuring in a language she couldn't understand. Eliza felt a cold hand grasp her shoulder, spinning her around to face a man with eyes as dark as obsidian. He leaned in close, whispering, "Leave, or join us in the shadows." She screamed, wrenching free and stumbling back the way she came, the chanting now a cacophony of voices pleading, accusing, mocking. Eliza burst back into her campsite as dawn broke, the first light of day breaking the spell of terror. Trembling, she frantically packed her belongings, her mind reeling with the surreal nature of the night's events. The morning wind carried the distant echo of chanting, a chilling reminder of the veil she had momentarily crossed. Haunted and changed forever, Eliza boarded her boat and left the island, vowing never to return, but ever burdened with the sinister truth that the Roanoke Colony was not lost. They were merely waiting in a shadow, cursed existence, ready to claim anyone who dared seek their fate.